Early diagnosis is really important because it gives us an opportunity to intervene and talk to people about what is most important to them before we get to a point where they can no longer make those decisions on their own. So people tell me all kinds of things. They'll say something like, it's really most important that I see my grandchild get married. But for other people, it's really about being as comfortable as possible. And I think that caregivers really need this information explicitly from the family member that they're going to be making decisions for.
I'd venture to say that anybody who is, sort of being cared for probably would have said when they had the ability to say so, I don't really want to be a burden to my family, and nobody says, oh, I want to go into memory care. Like, nobody says that, right? But like, if it comes down to it, like, I would rather, have my family spending time with me and enjoying that time with me rather than feeling burdened by what they've had to do for me. And so again, it's that ability to plan, that ability to talk these things through, and what would you want if this or if that.
What do you do when somebody comes to you at the office with a concern about their memory? You look at their ADLs, or their activities of daily living. You look at their IDLs, their instrumental activities of daily living. So ADLs are things like bathing, dressing, feeding, toileting, transferring, incontinence. Instrumental activities of daily living are things like medications, making your food, obtaining transportation, not necessarily driving, cleaning the house, doing the finances, things like that. So we tend to see a decline in the IDLs when people have memory problems. They may minimize them, but that's where it'll often start. We look at cognitive screenings, we look at if they're having any falls, any sensory impairment like hearing or vision. Do we often get a clear-cut diagnosis? No. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we have mixed pictures, and then that depends on what the treatment course is going to be.
When I am delivering a new diagnosis of dementia, I think that the most important thing is to be clear and straightforward with families. I truly believe that clear is kind for people and that we need to be honest. I don't sugarcoat things for people. I don't tell them that there are medications, and I try to be very factual about what has happened so far and what the options are for them moving forward.
You have to be honest with people. You can't treat people like they're children. You can't treat people like there's nothing wrong. If they're coming to see you, they know something's wrong. They want to know what's wrong.
I don't think that people truly understand what it means to take care of somebody with dementia. It is a huge expenditure of energy, and it's huge emotional toll on people.
Are there things that I can do now to help prevent myself from having cognitive decline as I get older? So I talk to people a lot about diet, exercise, sleep hygiene is really important, and also social. We as humans are meant to be in packs, and we really need that social connection to keep our brains wired.
Exercise, keep your blood pressure under control, try to keep a healthy weight. Think of your heart and your brain as the same.